All right, I had some students who wanted to practice models. So I'm going to do some examples with models because there is going to be one on your quiz tomorrow, and I want to make sure you have an opportunity to see more being done. So if you look at these 4 different problems, these are the 4 different types of problems you need to know models. So let's say we have a fraction times a fraction, a whole number times a fraction, a whole number divided by a fraction, and a fraction divided by a fraction. So throughout this video, I will ask you to pause the video and I want you to try it out yourself to see if you can do it. So let's start out easy. So let's say I have 3 times 1/2. Okay, so if I draw 3 bars, that's what I'm going to start out with. Now, a lot of people, they like to solve this symbolically first to see what their answer should be. So let's solve this symbolically. We should have 3 over 1 times 1 over 2, which is equal to 3 over 2, which is equal to 1 and 1/2. Okay, so our answer should come out to 1 1/2. Now, for this problem, we're going to start out with 3 bars because this tells you, hey, start out with 3 bars. Now, to say this correctly, it's like saying, okay, 3 groups of 1/2. So what is 3 groups of a half? So if you take the 3 bars and you're like, okay, looking at these bars, here's a half of a bar, here's a half of a bar, and here's a half of a bar. Okay? Because each group of 3 has, or each group has a half. So if we look at this, a half plus a half is 1 whole. So this is like saying that is equal to 1. Okay? If we look, there's an extra half left over. So this is an extra half. So 1 plus a half is 1 1/2. Now if you look, does the half match? It does. So looking at this, we know that 3 times 1/2 is equal to 1 1/2. Now, for the next one, I want you to try it out first yourself. So here we have 5 times 2/3. Okay, go ahead and try that yourself. Pause the video. All right, let's solve this symbolically first. We have 5 over 1 times 2 over 3, which is equal to 10 over 3, which is equal to 3 and 1/3. Okay, so our answer should come out to 3 1/3. Now, if we go back and we look at our problem, this 5 tells you how many bars to draw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we're going to split that into thirds. This second number tells you, okay, so this tells you the bars. This says, okay, how many are you going to shade? 1, 2, 2/3 of each bar. Now, if we're trying to figure out, okay, how much is shaded total? If you look, this would be shaded 3 is equal to a whole because we're thinking about, okay, each bar is chopped up into 3. So 2/3 plus 1/3 is equal to 3/3, which is 1. Here is a whole. Here is a whole. So far we have 1, 2, and 3 with 1/3 left over. So 3 and 1/3. Okay, let's try another one. Well, let's say we have 4 times 5/6. Okay, I want you to pause the video and try it. Okay, let's solve it symbolically first. So we have 26, which is equal to 3 and 2/6, which is equal to 3 1/3. It's equal to 3 1/3. Okay, now this number tells you, okay, how many bars are you going to draw? This tells you how you're going to shade it. Okay, so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. And then we're going to split our bar up into 6 pieces because the denominator here tells us, okay, I want to shade 5, 6 of each bar. So here's 1, 5, 6. Here's 5, 6. Here's 5, 6. And here's 5, 6. Now, if you look, now we're going to have to regroup them into holes, so I can figure out how many groups that I have. So this would be 1. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6/6 is 1. Here's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's 3. And you have 2 6 left over. Okay, so your answer is going to be 3 and 2 6, which simplified is going to be 3 and 1/3. Okay, I hope this video helps. Now this video is fraction times a whole number times a fraction.